Welcome into Intentional Lounging, brought to you by Better and Green. We're breaking down the Thursday night game for Week 3. Starting off, we've got the New England Patriots heading to New York to face the Jets. Jets are 6-point favorites, over/under set at 38.5. Ethan, let's start with you for this Thursday night matchup, man.
Yeah, back to Thursday night stinker games here with two teams that aren't too thrilling after 2 weeks of the season, but already placed a bet in this game. I bet it, I think, over a week ago at this point. I did take the under. I got 40.5. That is down to, I believe, 38.5. It dropped as low as 37.5, if not even 37. So got a good number on that under, but both defenses better than the offensive. Yards per play, New England's 25th in the league, 20th for the Jets. Yards per play against, 14th for New England and 18th for the Jets. I think the Jets are going to want to try to run the ball, which is the strength of New England's defense, which I still think the Jets will have some success on the ground, but I don't think it's going to be chunk play after chunk play. I think it's going to be slow, methodical. Both teams are in the bottom half of the league and plays seconds per play is what it is. So they take a while. They run down that play clock. I don't really love the side at all. I think I would lean New England, honestly. But they are off an overtime loss, and then they do have to travel on a short week. So, I can't play New England, but it's a lot to lay for the Jets as well. So, favorite play is the under at 38.5. I don't know if I still like it quite as much. So I'd probably just pass on this game.
Yeah, please don't mind my face. I know I promise I don't do meth. I actually got in a tug-of-war fight with my dog. I won, but unfortunately I smashed a stick into my face and blood gushed absolutely everywhere. So promise I don't do meth. I just have a nice little cut on my nose here. I do think there's going to be some value on favorites this week. We saw last week the underdogs just absolutely crush the favorites, and there's a lot of these 6.5, 7-point spreads. We're seeing the same thing this week. I think people are going to be a little less tempted to take the heavy favorite, and maybe some people might be jumping on dogs. I actually like the favorite quite a bit this week. I like the Jets. I think they win this one. I think it's going to be a very low-scoring game, like Ethan said, but I think the Jets get it done like 17-10 type of win. I think it's, I think they're going to get right around 17 to 21 points. I don't think New England's going to get much past 10, even though they have looked decent in week 1 and 2. I'm just nervous that people are going to be jumping on dogs and seeing how well New England did the first 2 weeks. I know they lost last week, but they went to OT of Seattle. People might think New England could be an underdog this week. I don't buy it. I'm going to take the Jets. I'm going to bet that they're going to cover the 6 points.
I wish we got this at 6.5. I think that'd make this a lot easier decision for me. Obviously, this is going to be a low-scoring game. And I say that and I watch it be the highest scoring game of the week with these two, but I really don't think so. Ethan was kind of alluding to it earlier. With these styles of play, I just think they're both going to run the ball, and this is going to be a running clock. I think this game is going to go really, really fast, be low-scoring. And so with 6 points, I feel like that's just a little bit too much for me to be on. So I am on the Patriots with Ethan. Once again, one of these games that if you can stay away, if you're not horribly addicted like we are, maybe don't gamble on this game. But if you do want some action, I think that's the side I have to take just in this stinker of a Thursday night game.
I have one quick question here.
Yeah.
A lot of people picking up Braylon Allen. Is it just, I don't know. I think he just kind of got lucky last week scoring 2 touchdowns. I don't think that's going to be a consistent thing. I don't know. I've just seen people in multiple leagues just jumping to waivers to grab him. And I'm like, he might be great to have on the bench. I don't think there will ever be a week where I can start him unless Breece gets hurt,
You just said it. As long as Breece is healthy, you can't start Braylon.
Yeah. Just for the graphic, I really don't love this game at all, but switch me to the Jets. I hate to say it. I would not bet a side in this game, but Wyatt's right. Dogs were covered a lot last week, and unders hit quite a bit last week. So I do think there is going to be some value towards favorites and overs. I just kind of looked at the games coming up on Sunday. I do have a lot of dogs. So give me the favorite in this one, but I absolutely hate the side. I would not touch it with a 10-foot pole. Under, still my favorite bet in that one.
That's just brutal. Ethan switching to the Jets to leave me on a Patriots island. You know what? Good luck to everybody, whatever side you're on. Let us know in the comments. Are you on New England? Are you on the Jets? Let us know. And if you win some money, we'd like to know what you were on and how much you won. So make sure you guys check us out on Fantasy Sports Advice Network. Love those guys over there. We're giving out a bunch of fantasy advice. It's really neat. If you haven't checked it out yet, guys, just hop over there and see that it's just a live community of people just asking, who should I start? What do you think about this trade? And then just people all in the comments. So it's like you can post that type of stuff on these Facebook group pages, and then, you get some a-hole commenting, you should definitely trade CMC for Braylon Allen. Like, you're not going to get that type of stuff. These are actually guys that care about their answers. So check that out. Check out Sharp's social media for sports bettors. And, guys, we will see you on Friday covering the main slate. Peace, guys.
Later, guys.
See you guys.
You better start listening to the Better in Green podcast. You will not regret it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And hey, I'm Dean Blandino.
Welcome to Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? To Better in Green, eh? Listen in and cash out. That's what it's all about. Come on, let's make cash now. We always on spot and we cover all spot from the bottom to the top, hey. Shout out to Ethan, shout out to Wyatt, shout out to Ben. Welcome to our podcast, Better in Green.